Hi everybody, my name is Thalia and I'll be talking about Nanatsu no Taizai episode 11. Now this one came out thanks to FBI fan subs a little while ago and it was a little late, but you know, we still had our Taizai greatness, but I'm not too sure anymore if it will be greatness or not because they changed things up again. For the whole ending, a new character is introduced. We have that Gouter character, so that is way too early for them to introduce him, but only manga readers will know why, and that is why I do really recommend you to read the manga as soon as possible if you are still interested in this series and you really want to know how it is going to go exactly. I do recommend you to read the manga because there's so much already that they have left out, and there are some little things that aren't too important, but I've talked about the other ones before in my other reviews, like the pendant and just like Veronica and that wolf that hounds, and now we have Gouter coming in, and it just kind of feels like they are rushing way too much, and it feels like they want to introduce all the sins as soon as possible, which isn't really a good idea, I think. I mean, they have 24 episodes. They could have just waited a few episodes and just went on with the story how it's supposed to go, but they are not doing that, so that is kind of a really big disappointment right now. So yeah, I don't know much else to say than just to say go read the manga if you really want the story on its own, and you will enjoy it so much more as well. I will just leave you a link in the description about Chibi actually discussing this whole matter. It's just things getting left out every episode, and I can't tell you like, oh, this has been left out, because that would be a spoiler, because I really want to explain why it is important, but I can't for people who only watch the anime. So I will just leave that link in the description below. There will not be spoilers in the video, so you don't have to worry about that, but that way you will kind of feel our feels of the manga readers being like, no, we don't want this anime to go to shit, we really want it to be how it is in a manga. Not exactly, of course, but they shouldn't leave out really big plot points, very important stuff that they're just leaving out. So yeah, I have to be honest though, I did enjoy this episode a lot, and I think I will enjoy the other episodes as well, but people are fearing that it's going to be an anime ending only, and they're just not going to follow the manga at all anymore, or they are just going to rush stuff and put all kinds of arcs together, something like that. I'm kind of fearing for that as well, so it kind of makes me scared because I don't want this anime to fail, but I'm kind of afraid that it's a little too late already. About this episode though, the fights were epic. I really enjoyed them, especially Ban versus Meliodas. That was just so cool. Just the way, did you see and hear how Ban, his fingers cracked? I was like, ugh, that's disgusting, but they animated that so well. So that whole fight was just epic and awesome. And then we kind of have some mysterious stuff going on with Meliodas, because we saw that he has this kind of mark on his forehead, and even the other sins didn't really know what it was and how Meliodas could defeat Ban, while he actually got all of Meliodas his powers, and he used all of his powers, so he shouldn't be able to have much strength anymore, but he did defeat him. So there's a little bit mysterious stuff going on there that we have questions about. For the other fights, they were just downright funny, if you ask me. I ship Diane and Hauser, because he's clearly like, he can't, Hauser, his weakness is like just girls in particular. Like, he's a, I don't know, he's a ladies man. Like, he was very thoughtful as well, like, hey, can you like not show your boobs and not distract me and all that stuff. That was funny. I really like Hauser. I think he's a cool guy, but yeah, he's a bad guy, so yeah, but it does look like he actually has feelings and he actually cares about stuff, and he's not dead inside, unlike those two holy knights that we saw at the end of the episode, those two female ones that got those powers we saw that in the other episodes. So they kind of seem dead inside, but if you then compare them to Hauser, the other Holy Knight, he is so different, and I obviously like him more than those two, but yeah, in a way those two girly Holy Knights are they seem more badass, so I do like that though. But yeah, Hauser, he's just funny, and I just like the way he was treating the whole fight with Diane, and afterwards as well, like he was blushing and all that stuff. So yeah, we have that whole fight with Diane and Hauser. Also at the end we had Diane versus Meliodas, so that's kind of where it ends. And we saw that Ban was actually giving money to girls to make comments about Meliodas to piss Diane off, which is typical Ban. He's an asshole. Yeah, all the fights, I really enjoyed them. I love the way they are animating them. It's just that at the end of the episode, the whole thing with Gauter and, you know, the person with the green hair and all that stuff, I can kind of see if people who only watch the anime are probably thinking this feels kind of rushed. There's only more and more characters in every new episode. Like we had Veronica and that other guy as well in this episode, but we had a little bit of like, not backstory, but like flashback, I can say, with Hendrickson. So it's good that they put that in there, but that's still not the part that I was talking about in the last review. I still wanted to see like that development for Veronica and that other guy, but we didn't see that. So that's a big shame, because that's pretty important, because it has to do with the pendant later on as well. So yeah, it still feels like Veronica just showed up, and that Hendrickson is like, yeah, your sister is there, just follow 7 Deadly Sins and you'll see her. It's that simple, like you just go there, you'll find them. Otherwise, we had some funny moments in this episode as well that I enjoyed with the pig. He's just talking about his beer all the time and then just dragging Ban along when he was defeated, and I like his comments. I like the little scenes where the pig is just making stupid comments. It makes me laugh. I like it. I forgot to say, in that fight with Diane and Hauser, she had that attack with like the heavy metal power, which was pretty badass. That was awesome to see animated, to be honest. I really liked that. And Hauser had like this power with like it's wind and storm kind of thing, which looks like it's nothing too special, but I'm guessing it is pretty powerful. But it has nothing against the 7 Deadly Sins, obviously. So we had that, and afterwards we had that fight with Meliodas and Cain. And probably people were like, that's also like kind of a character who just got in and you guys didn't know like who is he and all that stuff, but we got to know that in this episode. And we also got to know what Meliodas' his sin is, and that girl that we saw before. People were probably wondering, or maybe they had forgotten about it yet, but Meliodas had those flashbacks about this girl on like a battlefield, and they kind of explained that now. Like Cain was asking like, why did you kill Liz? And Meliodas he wasn't supposed to, obviously. He wanted to protect everyone, but he kind of failed, and that is his sin. And then there were rumors and lies and all that stuff. So yeah, that's very sad actually, and I want to see more of that backstory, to be honest. But I don't know if we will see that or not. I don't know. At this point, I just really don't know what to expect anymore. What kind of scenes they will put in there and which they will cut out, I have no idea. I'm just hoping for it to kind of, I can't say to kind of stay like this. It's just gonna, I don't know. Like at this moment, I'm really kind of confused on what they are going to adapt and what they are not going to adapt, and if they will fix stuff that they left out, or if they are not going to do that. Because they, like I said, they have 24 episodes. They have plenty enough time to put stuff into the anime. So I don't get it why they are skipping on stuff. So that is just my big question on this whole series at the moment. I still love it though. I feel even though it will have a anime only ending, I will still like the series a lot. The anime, for now, I'm kind of trying to watch this series and not think about the manga too much, but I just can't help myself being like, this wasn't there and this was there, but it's different. And yeah, it just goes on in my mind the whole time, like, how are they going to do it? That is basically my whole review about Nanatsu no Taizai episode 11. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're an anime watcher only or manga reader, let me know what you think will happen or what they will do. Also, if you're a manga reader, please put a spoiler alert thingy on it or something for other people, because not everyone is reading the manga, so, but I think they should though, so yeah. Anyways, be sure to check out Chibi Hits video, that will be there in the crotch somewhere. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon. Bye.